Greetings from Indonesia. My name is Fadil Kwan, and welcome back after I don't know for like 2 or 3 months of nothingness. Now I'm going to maybe talk about that in maybe another video, but for now I'll just talk about my Synfig stuff, which is I was already planning for quite a long time. And to be honest, it's not a smooth journey. A lot of artist blocks and layering problems and stuff like that, but I think I'm going alright with it. So now a bit of a short explanation of what is Synfig Studio. Synfig Studio is basically vector animations tool. Yeah, it's well, you can use it for bitmap tools, but the bitmap support for the moment is still not in the good place right now. It still needs a lot of refining, and yeah, they actually say that, but the developers said that they need to fix the bugs of the Synfig Studio first, which is, yep, it is actually quite buggy, but it's still pretty okay, and I actually can run it, which is very great. And talk about Synfig and drawing. Now I have my first drawing done, but this one is special because this is actually using my properly created layering method thingy, the one that I always tweet out on Twitter saying workflow and stuff, that one. Now I'm going to show you one of my drawing that has been finished, and yeah, I will upload them soon to Synfig forums. You can check the links in the description if you need to. But yeah, please bear with me. This is not gonna be the best thing you're gonna see. When it comes to layering options, it's abysmal. It's just so bad. So here's here's the thing about the Synfig animation, or Synfig Studio, sorry. With Synfig Studio at the moment, I don't know why, but I think it's only me who have this bug. Now this bug is well, I shouldn't talk about the bug when I want to show the pictures, but hey, the bug is actually not caused by anything but these panel arranging, because the first time I reinstalled this thing, everything looks fine, but then when I try to rearrange the panels like this, it's kind of glitchy here. So it's kind of like pushing these tops a bit hard, which means everything have to be activated twice by clicking on the top, or maybe just like it looks like this here, but you can actually just open it here and stuff like that. Now let's onward to here. This thing. So there you go. Yep. There's my drawing that I actually really proud of, because I'm finally using the stable workflow. As much as I say in it won't make sense, but I'll just say it in short. It's more of a layering layering methods. Now let me just show you to all of these things. Like, oh my goodness, this is so long. But I'm going to explain how did this came into my mind and what takes so long about it. Let me just scroll up and shut this down a bit. We'll just reset this. Stop on vectors. There you go. Now as the first glance, you have these temp lines. Now temp lines and temp regs is actually nothing but just like marking out where these templates are, because this is actually not your normal line region. These are actually normal lines and the alpha over. So it's actually just simply creating line region, but you cannot do this right away, I think, or maybe I'm wrong. Oh yeah, you can actually do it, but when it comes to blend method, drawing from the tool, you cannot choose them separately. So if you choose alpha over in the blend method for the drawing tool, for spline tool, it will just simply making them all into alpha over. So you cannot separate one is alpha over, one is composite. No, you cannot. This is why I'm creating this template, so I can just copy and paste. Now what makes it important? Now let's just ignore most of these. Oh my goodness, hold on. Let's get to the chart or character. Now you can actually see that I'm drawing this by different areas, like FA hair for front hair, onto face. This actually I'll explain it later. There's neck, there's right hand and left hand and plus hand. Okay. To make it simple, let me just tell you what's about my layering options. Now I have posted this on Synfig forums like quite a long time ago, but I didn't know what's the importance until now. So the way that I'm working on this is actually I'm creating lines first. As you can see, the lines, this couple that I made like some time ago, as the starting path. It's actually important. As you can see, I'm just like drawing lines here and there, here and there, here and there. Now, the point of this is actually to illustrate lines on top of each other, if that makes sense. So let's say you wanna draw something like that shouldn't intersect, like this one here. Oh my, hold on, the zoom is bad. Okay, there you go. Now, as you can see here, you can just like draw the lines and just like simply cut in. Now, I can just do that, draw like here and that and that. And the the problem is that if you use like just put lines on top and regions on the bottom, like you put these stacks of lines on the top and just place the regions, the rest of the regions at the bottom. This will show up this part here, this extra line. So it's simply just to give it like what do you call it, an eraser. Give it an eraser, but you don't have to erase. You don't have to zoom and cut those lines or segment it with width tool, if that makes sense. Yeah, that's how I'm doing. Now, okay, you can just do it by drawing normally. You can just change all of these regions to composite. But the second reason is actually this. Now, these are the second reason I'm using this layering options rather than the just like drawing simply like that, blah blah. It's actually because I'm using details. Now, for me, the reason this took a long time to just like what is it, to create those layering options or layering methods is simply because I just want to make sure that I can create details without actually making a lot of mess. Like, oh my goodness, I create one detail here and I have to like link to more, create another one here just because it's in a separated group. Let's just say that. Let's say it's not gonna make sense too much, but here I'll just explain things. Maybe I can show you that a bit, or maybe not. No, I'll try maybe soon. Maybe I'm trying to just like, yeah, just like drawing the second one. Maybe. Now these are details. You can see here I'm just using feathers and colors. Here are the colors, like orange dark. Is that orange dark? Hold on. Yeah, orange. No, not really orange. Like an orange dark. And then I'm using feathers to make a smudge effect. Yeah, same goes to here where I'm using that top. Now that top is actually like when I'm creating details on top of the whole color, I need to make sure that I can cut areas that I don't need when it comes to shading, because shading with no actual control on which part you want to shade is a bit annoying. Now, yeah, okay, yeah, I'm just making it short and quick. So I'm so sorry if I just couldn't explain this clearly, but the basic is I'm create a group of lines, and then the next one you create a group of region. That's the main part. There's a region, and yeah, you just like create a region, select a line, and do linking. You just need to link the origin, and yeah, the origin and the vertex list, one each. So you can just get all the colors and stuff like that. Now you can actually see there is something called PTC. PTC here means like patching colors. After you link all the colors and the lines, and it seems like there are some parts missing that you need to cover it up with actual colors from, yeah, it's like patching up the empty areas. So if I disable this, you can actually see there's the empty areas here. That's what I don't want to do, and just like hide it right away. It works. It actually works. The detailing is a bit of a challenge, but with this layering method is everything is actually working fine, and I'm loving it. Now I'm talking too long. Sorry, Sorry, I'm really sorry. I'm talking too long when it comes to this layering thingy. Now let's actually talk about the drawing itself. Now the drawing itself actually popped up in my mind for I don't know. It's just like, oh, for no reason I want to make this drawing. Yes, and I did it. Now yeah, I don't exactly know why, but I'm thinking about someone with a special appearance. Like in this case, it's her eye that looks like this. That looks like this Sakura petals. It's Sakura petals right now. Okay, please trust me. Okay, hold on. Let me maximize this up. Now, difficulties on these drawings. The difficulties on these drawings actually comes from. Let's just make it real. I have a very bad artist blocks, and one of them is color picking or color compositing. For me, color composing is really hard, and yeah, I'm really bad at picking colors. I've already known that, even since like I don't know, the first time I like to draw things like this. So I managed to just like going for trial and error, and yeah, picking like what are the right colors for hairs. Sometimes I have to change it a bit, one on each, which makes it handy to have a vector tool on your side, because you can just change things without messing up too much. It's not like one step forward and not gonna come back. It's not like a permadeath or in the game or something. Now here, let me just explain this a bit now. So I'm trying to draw a Sakura tree. Well, at least the trunk, but yeah, I just don't know how to draw trees properly. In Bitmap you can just like dab in, dab out, just like brush in, brush out. There you go. Sorry, you know, dabbing the areas, you know, just like that. And I cannot do that. Well, not really. I can do that, but it took a lot of time, and I don't exactly know what to look at when it comes to drawing trees. Let me just zoom it for you. Yeah, it looks alright. Looks alright, but I think I need to do it better. But as for now, as for what's the blocks in what's the artist block in this drawing, I think I'm fine with it. Now for the sky is, well, sky is not a really different case. I'm just looking at the several anime sky images, well, on the normal sky images, and yeah, it's not bad. I'm actually quite liking this sky here. Oh yeah, apologies for so many slow reads right now, and this really long video. I'm just like going spontaneously, like, oh, I finished the drawing, I have to just record this right away. And it ended up like having half of a vlog and half of a progress. Oh my. Sorry for complaining too much. My bad traits. Okay. Yeah, for these ones, I'll just tell you, you might already know, it's a grass. Yeah, grass is actually, I'm actually having the same problem with grass as with the trees, but it's not too bad, because there's actually a tutorial, a proper tutorial to color trees in and out, as you might will see here very soon. Chrome, there you go, Chrome. Okay. Look at that. I'm just like searching and drawing trees and stuff. Look at that. Oh my goodness, these trees are good. Here's the link to where I get it. And yeah, this is another one where I'm just like looking some of the general tree drawings, and it's just like, oh my goodness, these colors are so complicated. Okay, let's get to the grass. Ah, here it is. So this is tutorial by Ryky from Deviant Art or Deviant Art. I always said it right first time. So here's the tutorial for drawing grass. Simply just like draw a base and draw the darker parts, and then just like do smudgings and over and over and over. How cool, like these guys creating methods for themselves. Well, not for themselves, creating methods that looks really easy. It's like, oh, you can do it like by just doing simple things. Oh my, mans with life hacks are just so good, so free. And yeah, that I'm trying to do the same here, and it's actually kind of different, because I'm not actually using regions for these green parts. I'm actually using lines, huge lines, and I have to set up the widths over and out, as you can see here. Oh yeah, let me show you. No, this guy have some clouds here, right? Let me just show you what's up with that. Yeah, it's a mess. It's a pretty mess. Hold on, just minimize that. Okay, it's a pretty mess, but it actually gave in a real good result, which is what I'm liking it. Um, and yeah, that's all the drawings and then the stuff, and then like the difficulties. Oh yeah, one more final thing. You might have seen the onto face thingy. Now, onto face is actually me trying to draw facial features, but I decided to group it in a face so that this cannot like go beyond the face area limit. But this is kind of wrong. The layering method is kind of wrong. I should just cut these and put in face group. It's much easier to do it that way, but instead of that, I decided to just like um copy the face region, paste it here, link all the origins and the vertices, and change the interpolation to alpha over, but with inverted, which means um instead of alpha or covering the whole part where it was on top. Oh, sorry. I mean, misclear. So covering area on top of it. It's not. It's doing the other way around, covering the whole area outside of the top itself. Let me just show you a bit here. Let me show you a bit. It's much better to just do it with examples. So I have this eyebrow thingy, and then if I drag it let's say down, bam, you can actually see that the regions won't go beyond here because yeah, the alpha over is inverted. That's why. Um, I'm not gonna crash this thing while Ctrl Zing, but I'm not gonna try. So yeah, there you go. That's all the drawings. That's all what happened. With let's say past months. No, not past months. Last week, what I've done, and what I have trying to create on this approach in Synfig. Simply drawing at the moment, and I think I'm liking my first work so far. My apologies of not creating recording the time lapse because I couldn't. I was trying to record some of the footages for the time lapse, but it was like in different drawing, and I'm actually messing up because when I record that one, the layering option, so the layering method isn't complete yet. So yeah, everything just like went into ruins. That was two weeks ago, and this is what I came up for my what I came with this idea like a few days ago, and yeah, this is how it looks like. Yeah, I might have seen twice. So I'm just like confused, like I don't know, everything just gone anywhere. But this is actually a good start for the next Synfig video. Hopefully I can actually just record the footages for the time lapses. Given the fact that recording in OBS actually creates a bad chunk of lag, it's not gonna be an easy time. But once again, I'll try as hard as much as I could. It's not gonna be hard. It will definitely take patience and time. But the most important part is not the recording when it comes to what to start with. It's the idea, the sketch, and yeah, sketch, idea, drawings, and hopefully it came up pretty well. So I'm just rambling too much in this whole video. I'm so sorry, but it's just so good to come back once again after like a while, finally showing what I can do at this, and yeah, it's just so good, feeling so good. So I'll come back with this Synfig type thing. Maybe next time, maybe next time in 2 weeks. I don't know. Yeah, it's all about it all depends on my schedule. It's just a bit of a heads up. I finally gone back to college. My vacation and holidays are over. So yeah, there's gonna be solo of free time, which means like yeah, giving me less time to contribute with Synfig entirely. But after all, I'm looking forward to it right now. I'm liking it so far. So So yeah, that's all. How do I do? I almost forgot how do I outro this. Okay, so that's all. That's all for today. Cheers, love, and oh my goodness, hold on. Cheers, love, and I'll see you again next time. Yay! Bye bye.